and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
No, you don't have to knock on this door. We're always here. 10:30 here at KLFD. Time for another Vibrant You. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
The sun's finally out. It's so exciting.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
Forgot all
It's
about the
awesome.
sun.
Well, thanks for having us once again. And welcome to another Vibrant You Live. I'm Jane.
I'm Bo.
And I am Nathan.
So I don't even know if you know this yet, Randy, but you know what number show this is today?
I'm sure it's a milestone.
It is. It's number 26.
Oh, my gosh.
Half a year you've been putting up with us.
Does it seem longer?
Don't answer that.
I'm not yet. I'm going to have a sip of my soda.
So last week we ended up talking about some common troubleshooting questions that our internet whisperers get, also known as knock. So I hope you learned something. And again, if you have any questions, certainly reach out to us. So this week we are going to be talking about the Vibrant Zone. I kind of feel like it's the Twilight Zone, the Vibrant, but now it's the Twilight Zone. So, or now the Vibrant Zone. Blah, I can't talk. So anyway, you might be in the Vibrant Zone. What does that mean?
Yeah, you may have seen that phrase. We like to use it in some of our mailers and different marketing pieces. Are you in the Vibrant Zone, or did you know you're in the Vibrant Zone, that kind of thing. So we wanted to take the time to kind of explain what that means.
Yeah. It's like the Twilight Zone, but with much better internet.
Yeah.
We started with the Meeker Co-op with noticing that there's a big need for our members that didn't have solid internet. So what we did is we put up about 49 different fiber towers, or we call them monopoles, around the area. We were able to serve a good majority of the members, and we also were bringing fiber optic directly to them as well. So that kind of led into a bunch of non-members calling in and asking, how can I get this internet? And my friend or family member in the rural area has it, but I don't have it in town. And so we started expanding the Vibrant Zone into different areas. We're in Meeker County, the surrounding areas like McLeod, Renville, Candy, Ojai, Stearns County, and Wright County. So we're a little bit of everywhere, and we're continuing to move that Vibrant Zone further and further out.
Yeah, so where is the Vibrant Zone? So like Bo mentioned, we're cover most of all of Meeker County and almost all or parts of all of the 5 surrounding counties. So, we built, our fixed wireless, like Bo mentioned, but we also, when we were building that out, starting in like 2018, we also built fiber in parts of some cities to service other areas as well. So we've had fiber in Kimball, Watkins, Eden Valley, Kingston, parts of Paynesville, and also in Forest City. So if you live in some of those cities, you may have been able to get fiber, before now as well. And then also, we're always connecting more and more people. Like Bo mentioned, people call us all the time and looking, hey, can I get your internet? I need something better. Because there wasn't fiber really in most of Meeker County, if not all of Meeker County in the area. So we're still getting calls. We're still expanding more and more because fiber is kind of the best of the best.
Right. And so Litchfield, we announced last year that we came to Litchfield last year, and
Yep.
I was totally elated. I'm in the Vibrant Zone, and I absolutely love it. And it's awesome. And our mainline construction is 100% done. So if you want fiber internet, give us a call because we are installing now.
Yep. Yeah, we've had so many businesses and residents already reach out and get connected. So if you're waiting, we say why wait kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we went a little further, went into Candy, Ojai County last year as well. So we have the town of Howick. They are now connected with fiber, and there's a Long Lake, one of the hundreds of Long Lakes around here. This one is in New London Spicer area, so we recently got everyone there connected with fiber as well. And we do have our fixed wireless as an option, but a lot of times we need a line of sight, and people that live in an area that can't get signal, aren't able to get our wireless service. So that's one of the things that kind of drives these builds. And we'll have a congested area where we have multiple people that can't get wireless, and that helps us, see where the need is and where we can bring fiber. So we have Lake Washington. We're going to do the east side of Lake Washington here this fall. We have done, Lake Stella, Star Lake, Lake Manuela, and, many others that we're continuing to build out. just based on the need that we see.
Yeah, I mean, the lakes have worked out pretty well because, like we started with the rural community, our Meeker members, and in the rural area, it's hard to get fiber everywhere because it's very expensive and people are so spread out. You'll have people, a house every half mile or to a mile in the country. You get around some of these lakes, there's a lot more dense population. There's a lot more houses and cabins, and it's just easier to reach larger groups of people. So it's been very nice to bring fiber to some of these areas and reach, a large number of people, where if we did that same distance of fiber, in a more rural area, we'd only hit a handful of people. So the lakes have been very, very popular, and it's a good way to reach as many people as possible, for sure.
And how the demographics kind of set up for a lake. Usually you're lower.
There's a lot of trees.
Yeah, lots of trees. You're lower in the ground.
So
Absolutely.
that fixed wireless has been awesome. So many people have really enjoyed our fixed wireless. I was one of them for the longest time as the best internet I could get. But Jane's right. When you're down by the water on these lakes and there's a lot of trees, we can't always reach people with that service, which is why fiber has kind of been a great option, in the areas we can bring it in. So, we also did a lot of work in campgrounds. We had a campground on Clear Lake and Watkins, Ung's campground. They were interested in trying to get better internet for their campers. A lot of these campgrounds around have seasonal campers that are there for the whole summer, or, the summer that we have here in Minnesota, I should say.
And they leave them there.
And they leave them there, and they're seasonal, and they're like a cabin. So those people would love the option to work from home or school from home, or, we do have rainy days here in the summer. They'd like to watch Netflix or watch TV or something, stream something. So the campground reached out to us to see, if we could help partner with them, and we were able to bring in high-speed internet to the campground and offer it to any camper that was interested. So each camper that signed up would get their own router and their own high-speed internet. It's awesome. People can work from home, watch the stuff. We've done a few other campgrounds now too. We did Bugbee Resort in Paynesville. We had what's the other one? Lakedale north of Dassel. I think that's on Spring Lake.
Yep.
And then a few more we're doing out on Long Lake in New London Spicer. So if you have a campground in the area or you camp nearby, you may now be able to get high-speed internet to your campground, thanks to Vibrant.
The Old Wagon is one of them.
Yeah, Old Wagon on Long Lake out there. They have a big campground, and we're doing internet throughout that. So, and we're always expanding internet. Thankfully, there's some funding. Both the federal and state governments are helping to provide internet to some of these rural communities. And that's allowed us to expand. This summer we're also doing projects. You may have heard, if you happen to have properties, on Duns or Richardson lakes here, or the east side of Lake Erie, the north and east side of Big Swan Lake, the east side of the other Long Lake here in Acton.
the other
There's
one.
so many long lakes.
And so many other areas. We're always expanding fiber. Those are some of the projects we're doing now, along with a couple other cities.
Right. Paynesville, we have started construction several months ago, and we're still working on that. And
The whole
we're gonna
city,
be-
yep.
Yep, we're going to be building that out. So if you are in the Paynesville area, give us a call. And then we have some amazing
Breaking news.
More Twilight Zone news, right? Atwater and Grove City, we are going to come to you this summer, and the goal is to get you installed at early fall.
Yeah. We've had so many people reach out in Paynesville and Grove City and Atwater, just like we had in Litchfield here. And with enough need, we kind of took a look at it, and our board and everybody decided that it was the right time to move into Grove City and Atwater and provide, fiber optic there. So we're super excited. We've gotten so many calls in the last couple of years for people that looking for better service in those cities.
Well, and they've called recently, and we
I know.
haven't been able to tell them that we're building that out. So I'm like, I'm going to call them
We
when
got
we
the
get
news,
back.
and we're so excited.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's not going to be for a little bit, but we are taking signups right away. So if you want to call, get on the list, you'll be one of the first to get hooked up, and you'll be in the Vibrant Zone. So hopefully this kind of gets you an idea of what the Vibrant Zone is, where it is. We're looking to just help people out. If we can get you better internet, that's our goal. We're local to Meeker County. We have employees that live in all these towns and all these areas, and so being local, owned by the Meeker Co-op is it's important to us, and important that we can get the best internet possible out there. And we always are looking to expand. So even if you think you may be in the Vibrant Zone and want to check, just give us a call, shoot us an email, and we can check on that for you.
Question. So Nathan is a celebrity once again. He went into Ace Hardware. So tell us your story.
Yeah, I ran into a nice guy in Ace Hardware, and he mentioned the radio show and having, I said my name is Nathan. He said, "Oh, you're one of the Johnson brothers," and say, "Yeah, we're not related." And then he's like, "Oh, and Jane's not related to you either." And I said, "That fun, and we just love hearing feedback from the radio show. But like Bo mentioned, if you're not in the Vibrant Zone now, that doesn't mean never. You're never in the Vibrant Zone. We're always expanding. So like we talked about Atwater, Grove City, Painesville, we're only really expanding in some of these areas because we've had so many people reach out to us and so much interest. So if you're not in our area now, or if like Bo mentioned, if you're curious, give us a call. But even if you're not, we can kind of gather your information, put you on kind of a wish list that we have. And so if we have enough people in a certain town or certain area, that may mean we can expand there.
I love the wish list. And in fact, Nathan was a part of the wish list.
I was, I went I'm on Star Lake here. Shout out Star Lake in Litchfield. And, we went from, a wish list. I don't know if we can get service. Then I got our fixed wireless, which was amazing. It was the best internet, we could have had out there. And then there was enough people that couldn't get that signal because of the trees and stuff that we ended up bringing fiber in. So we converted all the people that had the wireless to the fiber. And here's a shout out to our fixed wireless. I had a fixed wireless. I went to fiber. I didn't even notice a difference. Truthfully, and fiber is the best of the best because our fixed wireless is all fiber based. It works so well, so much better than other networks that I didn't notice much of a difference to the fiber. And the fiber is the best of the best. So I'm so proud of that. And like I said, like Jane mentioned, you can go from a wish list to maybe we can bring in wireless, and maybe we can bring in fiber. But we need to know what areas are in the most need, because we want to serve those.
You weren't even working at Meeker Cooperative at the time of the wish list.
I moved to town, and I underestimated how hard it is to get internet in the rural community. It's kind of my first time living kind of a little more rurally, so I was a little shell-shocked when I realized, oh my gosh, I can't get
you didn't even have
high-speed
fine internet.
I know, and I had very little cell signal where I was, and I couldn't even make a call, and I was like, I need internet so bad. I was the one calling the Vibrant and the co-op at that time. So
we do get a lot of calls from people that are interested in purchasing a property and wanting to know what we have for internet, and it's like
a factor in their decision whether or not
it is. It's huge.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, so many people work from home and school from home, and it get all their entertainment from the internet. I can't imagine not having it. So, and also we want to highlight an event that's coming up that we're going to be at. We're going to be at the Chamber Business Expo on May 6th. That's going to be at the Civic Arena here in Litchfield. We'll have a booth there. We're going to do some prizes. We're going to have a little spin the wheel. Come by and you can see me, Bo and Jane. You can spin the wheel, win a prize.
Not related.
None of us are related, but stop by, win a prize. Certainly ask us Vibrant questions or see if you're in the Vibrant Zone. We'd love to see you. That's May 6th. That's Saturday, May 6th at the Civic Arena. I think it's at 8:30, and I think it goes till 11:30, I
Randy's
believe.
shaking his head over there.
Okay,
Randy
perfect.
knows.
And if you have questions about Vibrant, or you want to know if you're in the Vibrant Zone, or you have an idea of, a question you want us to talk about on the show here, a topic you want us to hit on, certainly send us an email. We have an email set up just for that. It's Vibrant, the letter U, LIVE. That's Vibrant U Live at meeker.coop.
Yeah, and if you weren't able to catch the show live, you can check out the replay on our Facebook page. Just search Vibrant Broadband. Or as always, you can listen live here every Wednesday on KLFD at 10:30.
And if you have any questions, give us a call, 693-3231. Or you can also go to our website, vibrantbroadband.com.
Yep.
Because who wouldn't want to be vibrant?
Who wouldn't, indeed. And thanks, KLFD. Thanks, Randy, for having us again for the 26th time. And thank you for listening. We love hearing feedback, like Jane mentioned. We love getting stopped and say, hey, I heard you on the radio, or hey, you work for Vibrant, I heard you on the radio. We'd love to hear that. So thank you for listening, and certainly stop us if you see us out and about. And my name is Nathan.
I'm Jane.
And I'm Bo.
And this has been another Vibrant U Live.
Vibrant Broadband. It's snorting fast.